All right.
Yeah, it's a stressful kind of job.
Yeah.
And I was not taking care of myself. And then I was living in Hawaii. Um, and my my wife had she was starting a trauma center in the hospital on the west side of the island. And so she was going to visit the other trauma centers in the state of Hawaii. And I would go and carry her bags. When she took a business trip to Kauai, I was like, all right, I'm going to Kauai, but I'm going
Okay.
to hang out at the hotel pool and
That's
drink Mai Tais.
yeah, yeah.
And
That is a strategy, and I admire you for that.
so it was a January day. It was warm still, but it was breezy. And I was at the pool drinking lots of Mai Tais and not really feeling the effects of the sun, but I got a really bad sunburn that day.
Okay.
Um, and then a couple months later, I started getting this growth on my scalp. I thought it was like an infected hair follicle or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't getting any better, and it kept cracking open and
Oh.
bleeding each time I brushed my hair and stuff.
Okay. Okay.
And then the next clue was I was at a 4th of July. I hadn't even had one of these yet. And I just started throwing up as like something's not
Oh.
right. Yeah, it was melanoma that metastasized to my lymph nodes and then
Oh.
eventually showed up. And then
That's
eventually showed up
concerning.
other places. Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. So once I went to a dermatologist and say, what's going on up here? They did a shave biopsy and say, well, it's probably basal cell carcinoma, but we'll do our tests or whatever. And then they called me back, I think 2 days later and said, nope, it's melanoma and you need to have surgery.
Oh.